nothing we can do about an injury like that.
Yeah.
Who's ready for the next
But he certainly holds the record now. I mean, that's got to be the record for the fastest fight in history at the Victory Gala.
Yes.
When you tell your friends what you did this weekend, I bet you it's better than what they did this weekend. Your third match of the evening, proudly sponsored by the General Contractors Association of Toronto. This is a light heavyweight bout scheduled for 3 1-minute 30-second rounds. 4 corners. Let's hear about our next fighters.
All right, let's get into it. Fighting out of the red corner, standing 5 feet 9 inches and weighing in at 185 pounds, hailing from Regent Park, Toronto, and representing Kingston Boxing Gym. The founder of King and Country Marketing Agency is back for his second Victory Gala fight. He will dive, dip, and deliver the hit. He's not on any most wanted list, but you should still beware of his lethal fist. Please welcome to the ring, Dave the Dangerous McGregor.
Here we have Dave McGregor coming to the ring. So Dave McGregor grew up in Toronto in Regent Park, and he was an at-risk youth. And I was speaking to him a little bit before the fight tonight, and he said he himself would have benefited greatly from an organization like the Pinball Clemens Foundation. And so he's proud to contribute to giving these kids a leg up because he knows
standing 5 feet 11 inches tall,
how that help can certainly help youth like he was.
From Toronto's East End and representing the Inside X Boxing Gym. The power he's supplying is electrifying. Welcome to the ring, Will the Electrician England.
So Will's actually been boxing for 4 years, so I'd say he's probably one of the more experienced athletes competing tonight. And just started boxing as a way to get in shape and fell in love with it. It's kind of how I started too.
My journey was a little bit different. My dad took me down the gym at 5 years old, and I didn't know any better. He just put me in the ring, and I had to fight.
This bout is in the light heavyweight division, 3 1-minute 30-second rounds. Your referee for this contest, Lila Simon.
So this will be Dave's second fight at the Victory Gala. He fought, I believe it was 2018. And this is in memory of his late friend, Canadian Olympic hero Marc Leduc, who won a silver medal in the 1992 Olympics. Marc was key to his youth when he was younger. As I mentioned, he had a difficult childhood, and he got to know Marc, and Marc sort of guided him in his way and turned into being a little bit of a mentor. And sadly, Marc passed away several years ago, but he is always a hero in the boxing world, in the Canadian boxing world, and he's also certainly a hero to Dave McGregor, who also runs his Facebook page in memoriam of Marc Leduc.
Amazing. And I think Dave mentioned that he was also friends with Dominic Fillane, who we all know very well.
That's right.
And I believe Dominic's watching, so...
Yes, Dominic Fillane, 10-time flyweight Canadian champion, 2-time Olympian. Dave has a lot of support out there, I'll tell you that much, in the boxing world.
Absolutely. So again, these boxers will be doing 1.5-minute rounds. Hopefully we go past the first 10 seconds here.
Absolutely. What I can see right away is William is a lot taller. Seems to have that reach. He come out fast, and sometimes fights like this, one of the boxers walks onto a punch. So
I think you said to one of the fighters while we were getting ready, is the first punch is the one that hurts the most, or the only one that hurts?
I think the first punch is the one that wakes you up. Let's put it that way. Then you know you're in a fight.
Yeah.
All the nerves go out the window.
Yeah, and I think they do so much training leading up to this. The hope is that, once those nerves get out, they settle down a little bit more and really show the skill that they've, worked on for years or months in the lead up to this.
Absolutely. And that was a nice combination by Dave. He set it up with double jab right hand. Was able to back up William England.
So some of the things that the officials will be looking for, if you're watching this and maybe never watched boxing, the officials are going to be looking for, you know, the person who starts the combinations, finish the combinations. Obviously, it's about hitting and not getting hit. Keeping the center of the ring also helps as well. It shows that you're in control of the bout. So there's lots of little things that they're taking into consideration when they're scoring these rounds.
There you go. That's round one, and I'll tell you that's going to be a tough round to score. I can't pick a winner. That's why we have the experts at ringside.
So in the blue corner, we have Coach Kevin Perez, who runs Insight X Boxing. And in Dave's corner, who do we have? From Kingston Boxing Club.
That's right. He's moved back to Kingston, grew up in Toronto, but moved back to Kingston. He's the founder and creative director of King Eng Country. Tonight, Dave hopes after a victory tonight, he's going to take his wife out dancing.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, we know there's an after party. It's going to be some late night dancing, let's put it that way.
Pretty sure that was George Chavallo's line, wasn't it, when he would when he had his fights?
That's right, with Muhammad Ali. I think the story goes that after 15 rounds of boxing, Muhammad Ali went to the hospital, and George Chavallo took his wife out dancing.
There you go. So I think William needs to really work his jab, use that height.
It's a nice right hand. Mandy, maybe you can talk a little bit about what the judges are looking for when they're scoring. It is a little bit different from professional boxing, where professional boxing, the most important criteria are effective punches landed. And that's pretty much the number one criteria in professional boxing. But amateur boxing is a little bit different. Did you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, I would say it's definitely moved closer, I think, to professional boxing because we are using the 10-9 system now. So yeah, they're looking for clean punches landed to the head or the body. You know, they want to see those punches land with power, so turning them over. That's the end of that round there. But again, like keeping the center of the ring, you know, showing that you're in control is another piece that they're looking for, right? Like just ringmanship.
Ring generalship. Defense might be part of the criteria too. There's quite a few things that the judges do look for. I've noticed how amateur boxing has changed significantly from even when I boxed, which was sort of a long time ago, but 23 years ago was the last time I stepped in the ring. But back then, the referees actually stepped in quite a bit more. They would stop the action. Now they seem to let the action go a lot more. I even think sometimes they let the action go even more so than the pros. It's just what I see. So,
yo, it is the third and final round. Make some noise. Let's get it.
So, third round, we might say that the person that wins this round might win the fight. We really don't know how the judges have scored at this point.
I'd like to see Dave going down to the body a little bit more.
Absolutely.
You can
there you go. That was perfect.
Go. Yeah, you can
he
see
could
that
set
opening.
up that overhand right hand by throwing a jab to the body, overhand right. But he's actually changed to southpaw, which I personally wouldn't advise, but that's what he chose to do. So Williams got to keep Dave at the end of his punches, use his reach to his advantage. Oh.
Yep, they're both exchanging good shots. They're coming back. So again, it's a minute and a half. They got to be busy. They got to keep those hands moving. Again, anytime your opponent throws one, you got to come back with two.
Absolutely. All the weeks of training, everything comes down to pretty much these last 30 seconds. A good right hand by William England. It's getting warned by the referee. I believe there must have been a punch on the back of the head or on the back of the neck.
Is that 10
10 seconds. William England coming in.
That body's open if he can get his hands free. Great match by both these athletes.
Both of these athletes gave a tremendous showing there. They gave it their all. They left everything in the ring. And let's remember that the one winner tonight is the Pinball Clemens Foundation. Right now, the judges are accumulating the scores, and shortly we will have the decision from our ring announcer, Yvette Raposo.
So for a fight like this, there's usually 3 judges around the ring. So again, they're tallying the scores. Every once in a while, you'll see a split decision, which just means 2 judges thought one boxer won, one judge thought the other.
Fighters.
So we'll see if it's going to be a split or unanimous on this one, but it was a close one.
Definitely a close one. I really can't pick a winner. I don't want to pick a winner. I might be wrong.
Announcing your winner by split decision, fighting out of the red corner, Dave the Dangerous McGregor!
And there you go, a split decision. So the people at home, if you don't know what that means out of the 3 judges, 2 judges were in favor of David McGregor, and 1 judge thought that William England won that fight. So certainly was a very, very close match. And once again, Pinball Clemens Foundation is the big winner.
Before our next bout, I would love to know by a show of hands, who's the first time here, first time at the fights? Who's first time at the fights? Not your last time, I bet. By the way, you too can compete in this event. You too can be standing center ring, raising funds for a great cause. 2024, it's calling you.